What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to my brand new series called The Retirement Project. Just as you see the opening pack here that you don't actually see, I'll explain what the project is about. Basically guys, my PVR didn't record for some reason the opening pack, so this is what I got out of my opening pack. I got a 1.5 star team, 69 rated chemistry. The manager's in the wrong formation, but I got a lot of Irish players, which is pretty decent, and got some pretty good chemistry out of them. And the two strikers have got nice pace for bronze players as well. I think 71 and 72 pace for the two strikers there, so it's not a bad starter pack. Basically guys, what this project is going to be about is it's in a sense a road to glory, but I don't want to call it road to glory because it's going to be a non-stop kind of series. It's going to be, I wanted to kind of get a definitive and non-stopping series, just something that I can just play day in day out and give you guys some different and interesting content. So basically the whole premise behind this is going to be each player that I get will only be allowed to play a maximum of 50 games for the club. And that was a brilliant overhead kick there from Rusk as well. So once they hit 50 games, they're going to just be retired, which is what the retirement project is about. I won't be selling the players that make reach 50 games. They'll just be staying in my club. I've got some rules to play the game by, just to make it a bit more interesting. So I'm only allowed to use players out of packs. So in a sense, you know, it's very similar to someone like Unique Rigger's Pack Perfection, or even myself and Calfreezy's Cal v Nep series, but I am allowed to trade any players. So if I do get a decent player out of the pack, I can sell him on and can use the coins to trade. But any players that I buy when I'm trading, I'm not allowed to use in the club. So every single player that I use has to be first owner kind of player. So it has to be 0 games, 0 goals, and I pretty much just have to get them in a pack. So you're going to see quite a bit of trading for me in this series, something that I've never done on a YouTube video before. I do trading a bit, especially at the start of FIFA. I find it relatively easy to trade, but trading something I don't do often, but I'm going to start doing that just so you guys can see how easy it is to build up a nice balance of coins and get a decent team and go out there and start playing some nice games and stuff. And it's just basically it's a mix of a lot of people's different series that I've kind of put in together and hopefully made very, very interesting. The start of these sort of series are always fun in one sense and not in another. They're fun because the teams that you've got are terrible, so you tend to win a lot of games by a considerable number of goals. But they're also not that fun because they're players that nobody knows about and don't have good skills or long shots, or aren't very fast and are just generally a bit of a fuckery, and because of that it's pretty boring to watch. But hopefully it won't be too long. Like I say, I'm going to try and make this like a main series for my channel, something like also my Ruiner Randomer is as well. I'm going to try and run just 2 or 3 series now instead of all the series that I do. So I've got a few series in the next few days to kind of close down, which will be, one of them will be the Rise to Fame that I've got. I got really, really bored of that anyway. It became really stale. You guys weren't enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying it. And, when that happens, there's no point carrying it on. So I'll do one final episode to wrap that up. And I don't know what I'll do with the proceeds. I might just buy some packs and see if I get some good players to give away with all the coins that I can generate from selling the players in that. And I could make that as the last episode. The other series I've got going on right now is 100 and out. I still need to score 60 goals with Enino for the 100 and out series, so I'll be uploading that 2 times a week basically for 3 weeks, so 20 goals a week from him. And then once that's done, my next 100 and out will be with the 99 Messi guys. After that, we've got the Cal v Nep series, which myself and Calfreezy are going to try and get done as quick as possible. We haven't actually uploaded that for a long time, so it should be quite fun when that does come back into play. And then I'm going to get back into squad builders again, guys. So the 3 series, once I do get to finish those 3 series off, the 3 series I'm going to be running is the Ruiner Randomer, squad builders, and the retirement project. And I'll be throwing in some random stuff there because I know you guys like a little bit of like This Is Why I'm Hot or A League of Their Own, but there'll be things, they are literally videos I make when I've got time, when I've got a lot of time to sit down and play a lot of games, which at this moment in time I don't have. I've got Livermore there in a pack, which is awesome because I'll be able to sell him on I'm going to play some games with him first though. Like I say, once a player hits 50 games, I'm not allowed to sell them. They have to be just going into my club. But hopefully, you know, I might play 10, 20, 30 games with Livermore and then sell him on after that. Just want to say as well, guys, apologies for the lack of uploads the last few days. It's been a very, very busy weekend. Obviously, I've had, you know, Calfreezy down here with me, and we went to Thorpe Park on Thursday. You can check a video out of Thorpe Park on Fearcrad's channel. I'll leave the link in the description if I remember. And it was also my girlfriend's birthday on Friday, so it's been just been a bit of a busy weekend. But we should get back to the regular scheduled uploading as of today, with a video a day going forward from here. And I'm going to be doing a squad builder and a live Ruiner randomer with Messi and Ronaldo, the 97 Ronaldo and the 99 Messi, as soon as I can get my hands on them, which should be today at some stage. This last game that we come into, guys, the guy had 50 chemistry, but he had a semi-decent team, 1.5 star. You know, a silver striker is dominant in games like these. And I stupidly went and got a silly red card at the start, and that made it difficult for the rest of the game. Just with this series as well, guys, I want to be able to do something pretty unique, something that nobody's ever done before with a series, and that's not necessarily create a website, but create a page of some kind where I can list all the games and goals scored and played and stuff of the retired players. So every time a retired player, you know, is plays his 50 games, I want to be able to show you guys, hey, like, you know, in a month's time or something, these are the guys that have played their 50 games. Just check this link out. You can see how many goals they scored, how many games they played, and if it's a goalkeeper, how many goals they conceded, how many clean sheets they kept, so on and so forth. You know, it's something never been done before, and it's something that people love, because stats, facts and figures, people absolutely cream over that sort of stuff when they get those sort of things. I managed to pull this game back to 3-3 in the 87th minute after a sweaty little goal there, but I went ultra attacking to do that, and in the 90th minute, when I was pushing on to look for the winner, he bombards down the wing, and somehow this header goes in from a full-on like 10 yards out. Not very nice, but Baldock taking the win for him there. So this is the end of the first episode, guys. Hopefully you can hit that like button. Let me know if there's any amendments you want to make to this series while we're still in the very, very early stages. I haven't played many more games past this, so if there is anything very different that you would like about this series, or new rules that you'd like put in, let me know. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.